Seekonk Speedway, the action track at ease. Here we have Coca-Cola night, 100 laps. Beautiful day here.
All night for me. Delicious. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the street stock division, the first of the race of the evening. Very, very easy. Count number 62 brings him down. Russ says green, and let's go. Kenny Dale on the outside and the 12, Russ on the inside. Russ Tetro. The 30 of Robbie Demers. The 30 of Robbie Demers comes down. Demers trying to hold on, the 62 Russ Tetro. He has a pretty good jump on that lead. Demers in the 30. We got the 71 and the 89 around backwards, but they're still rolling. We keep them going. The 72 of Kevin Huff, 27 that is. I got dyslexia tonight. As the 62 of Russ Tetro. He's rolling. The 24 Chris McGee. Chris McGee. Hold on to that 27. He's got problems at the tail end. Can't get around the corner at all with it. He's still working on that. Trying to get the front end to go where he aims it. Your leader is still Russ Tetro Jr. in that car number 62. But Chris McGee is trying to take it away from him now. As Chris McGee gets underneath the Motortech automobile. Chris McGee getting underneath the Motortech automobile. Chris comes to us from over in Edgartown. He comes across in the boat. Claremont Excavation Automobile. I don't know if he takes the car home every night, but that seems like an awful long ways to go. But there goes McGee down the inside. McGee down the inside of Tetro. McGee bringing around Tetro, laying it out there, but he's burning the tires as McGee takes over the lead. McGee has taken over the lead in 24. Russ Tetro is second, and the 30 car, Robert Demers, is third. Al Rodriguez on the starter stand with 2 laps to go. Al Rodriguez says 2 laps to go. Mark Cunha, the assistant. Two laps to go for Chris McGee in that white number 24. The white number 24 as the rest of the field straightens out behind him. Chris McGee really pouring the coal. White flag, white flag. White flag. There's Chris McGee with a decent lead. The 49 now. Dave Westgate moves up in the 3rd spot with the 00 of Gene Weston trying. Ooh, Weston doing a little bit of smoking. He's trying to take 4th. Right now coming out of the turn, and he does. He manages to accept a 4th spot. Well, there you go with Chris McGee. That first qualifying event for the street stocks. We can't throw it that way. Here we go, throw it that way. Sparky Arsenal brings out that number 96 from Attleboro. Sparky moving up from the 4-cylinder division to this division here and doing quite well. As he brings up the 96 from Attleboro, Tommy Scholler from Pawtucket in the 85 automobile, Kevin Folan in the 110 from Pawtucket, Tony Olszewski from Tiverton has got that number 7 car, Scott LaBelle from Taunton in the 80, Keith Moreau from South Attleboro, car number 38, Joe Cadera in the 43 car. Joe comes to us from Tiverton, Rhode Island, one of the Sanford and Son sponsored automobiles, Mike Hope from Rehoboth in the 9, Davey Furtado from Seekonk in the 25 car, Steve Blaze from Somerset in the 6, Scott Saradinsky from Warwick in car number 53. Sparky Arsenal in that yellow and purple automobile trying to hold on. Kevin Folan in the 110, pushing him hard. Hold on, there's 63 and the 31 going around together. Richie Clark and Ken Spencer. The 96 is Sparky Arsenault, 110 Kevin Folland. Oh, the 80 tries to get underneath the 85. The 85 refuses to give him the room. The 85, and now the 85 moves to the outside. Look out. The 85 is trying to hold on. That's Tommy Scholler, and he and the 38 are battling now. The 85 is getting all kinds of abuse, but he appears to be involved in everything. Halfway mark, and I think the 43 of Joe Kadira ended up the loser in that whole altercation. Sparky Arsenault having an easy run out there, straight ahead of Kevin Folland. Kevin Folland starting to lose fluid. Folland is losing fluid all the way around. He'll be getting the black flag this time. A tough break for the 110 automobile. Getting on his wheels is starting to call. The 53 and the 82 runs into him. The 53, the 82 runs into him. The 9 of Mike Hope, he ends up on the backstretch. So the 53 is down. 53 has damaged the front. Let's see the 82. They're running down to check on him.
6 laps complete, 6 laps.
6 laps complete, 6 complete, as the 82 appears to be all right. The 9 car of Mike Hope, that's the one they're checking on. He hit the wall pretty good.
They should be on this.
We're seeing if he drops his cage down. Window screen. Thanks, Tim. Looking for the green as we come down. Sparky Arsenault with the Tony Ozowski. No, I can't do it now, son. Just write it down or something. I can't do it. As the tilter. Sparky Arsenault car with that number 7 coming by. Tony Ozowski running in second spot. Scott LaBelle in the 80. He's being challenged by Steve Blaze. Whoa! Oh, the 80 got into a little bit of a push. So Ross doesn't program? Isn't that what it is? White flag coming out. White flag is out as the 96 of Sparky Arsenault with the 7 of Tony Ozowski. Looking for that qualifying victory right now. Sparky Arsenault picks that one up. We have not had that.
Don't do that.
Bob Evans.
Yes, ma'am.
That just gets sent up. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
That's evidently the sign.
God, somebody's proposing to you.
Yes, I know, but it evidently is him signing it, making it certified. I don't know. Automobile down, looking for the green. Al Rodriguez says, yes, go ahead, let's race, let's have fun. Yes, we get underway. And Lee Parmenter, he has his pedal to the metal. The Goosebrook 91 automobile, he's sporting the Goosebrook Garage colors. He's trying to take over the lead. That's Chris Robbins. Chris comes from Norton, and Chris has taken over the lead. Look out there, 3 deep in the turns, and that doesn't work. The 08 around backwards. A lot of damage, a lot of in the fenders, and everybody keeps going except for the 3 cars that seem to be married right down here in front. And the 33, can he get going again? That's Sean Sylvia. He's okay. He just ended up back, which installed it. But the 99, looks like the 99 can get going again too. The 99 of
2 laps complete.
Mark Pierce. He can't give the gas until right now. Yep, line is where he has to go. There's the green. And Chris Robbins gets a good jump. He gets out there. Jimmy Sylvia in that 116 car with Jeff Waterman to hold on to that 59. 59 gets in the back end. Jose Ferrer gets in the back end of the Comet. Waterman and the 116 are tangling now. They get a little bump and grind going on. Little thank you ma'ams going into the corners as they want a little room that's not allowed. They'd be warned. 3D, 3D. 3D, sounds like frogs down the looks like the 06 has got a flat tire. The 06 has got a flat tire. The 42 losing control all by himself. The 06 has got a flat tire. Jason, he'll be going out. It's right in front. The left front tire is flat. Mitch Lesage is still trying to figure out his way around the racetrack. Remember, he's very, very new at this. And it's all new to him. It looks like he's a long ways back, but he's only a second or two off the speed. That's how fast it happens. You only have to be a second or two slower than everybody else, and that's how fast it happens. Your leader right now is still Chris Robbins in the 91. Here comes Waterman down the inside. Waterman handling very, very strong as the 116 gets a little wide. They lean on each other through the turns. Waterman lays that 120 right up inside the 116 and gets by it. Two more times around. The two flags held out means 2 more times to go. 2 more times around for the 91 car of Chris Robbins. White flag, last lap. Last lap. Waterman wants a bit of that lead. Waterman wants it. The 99 spins out, but Waterman continues to challenge. Coming by. Here's your finish. And it is the 91 of Chris Robbins. Jeff Waterman finishing second in the 116 of Jimmy Sylvia coming in third as we... Sportsman division. Yeah, because that's Glenn Lawton in the Motion Motors number 70. He's from Westport. This isn't the lineup, it's just who's out there. 29 is Richie Wisher. Isn't that a pretty thing? They're all pretty, actually. Dave Titus is number 2, way out in front there from Attleboro. Dave Paul's down from Attleboro. Alexander's limo, so naturally it's a white tie and tails job. Richie McRae from Swansea in the American Paving car number 13. He'll be on the outside pole along with Dave. 50 years of playing games with stock cars right here at Seekonk Speedway. Whoops. Whoops. Well, the 31 was in pretty good shape, Jeff Goodrow, but he had to back out of it in a hurry because it was not a start. And he ended up with the 29 of Richie Wisher, no place to go. Looking for the green, coming down, Dave Titus. We still have no laps to complete. Dave Titus now, the 13 takes it that time all right. And we get underway in very, very strong shape. Wow, look at Lawton. Lawton and Pelham waiting no time at all as they push the 13 right out of their running. Lawton and Pelham. Now the 4 of Alexander has moved in. Ray Alexander gets right in underneath Dave Titus's number 2. Titus trying to hold on with the 2. Alexander to the outside, Pelham to the outside. The outside row appears to be where it's at right now, as that 4 car is up on the outside with Pelham right behind him, looking to take over the lead in this first heat in the Sportsman division. Alexander. Now Lawton gets up in there. Lawton takes advantage of Pelham's problem, a little bit of a problem in the turn, and Lawton in the 70 gets in front of Pelham. Pelham appears to be now going backwards. Pelham's got a problem. He's got a tire going down or what, but he's going backwards. He was a lot faster than that in the first 2 or 3 laps. 45, Estrella looking through. Estrella takes a look down the inside. It's the halfway mark. It's halfway. Halfway for the 4 of Ray Alexander. Halfway for the 2 and the 70 car. Halfway. Dave Titus. Held off Lutton so far. Rob Murray appears to be just waiting. Estrella continues to look down that inside row as Estrella's got that 45 on rails on that inside row hard all the way around. He gets into trouble with Titus. He has to back out of it. He and Titus get into a bit of a jam. Now, a little bit of space in the backstretch. Still nothing opening up between Lutton and Titus. Everybody else wants by. Ray Alexander says, keep it up. Whatever you're doing it right. I'm way out in front. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for the Bow brothers. 2 laps to go for Titus and the 70. Estrella still wants by. Now Murray is going to try to get by Lutton. 1 lap to go. 1 lap. 1 lap. White flag. Desperation. And they still can't get by him. They can't break it free. Here's your winner, Ray Alexander, and look at this. They could never break him apart. Glenn Lawton and the 2 car of Dave Titus stayed together all the way around, and nobody else had it. That's for sure. So Ray Alexander in that Bow Brothers Barrington, Rhode Island car number 4, and he wins himself the first of the sportsman heats. Second sportsman heat calls for the 14 of Linwood Cowan. Linwood Cowan from Swansea. Linwood's going to be on the pole in the 14 automobile. Kenny Bamford from Coventry in the 15 car will be outside pole. Steve Ribby from Kingston in the 18 car. The Everett's Auto Park. There's the green. The 43 in the 9 car. Somebody got sideways coming out of the turn, and that was all she wrote. 43, I think his left front is gone. The 9's got a lot of damage structurally as far as sheet metal's concerned. Cranston, $15 fundraiser. I'll tell you more about it. Green flag. Looking for the green. Looking for that. Coming around. Linwood Cowan in the lead. Linwood Cowan has the lead with the 15 running in second spot. Oh, the 32 goes for a ride. The 32 of Billy Goodwell around backwards. 53 has got some kind of a problem. He's leaking some kind of fluid right underneath his steering wheel, right underneath the front end, and it's throwing him off. Coming around. Cowan is staying right down in there. Cowan is staying in there. The 18 of Steve Gibby is trying to get in. The 89 of Ron Reed. Whoa. Vanessa may have some handling problems. Something else may have been bent on that car. Looks like he's got something that's caused it to really do a lot of skidding and sliding through the turns. The 18 gets under the 14. He gets a warning. As the 18 of Steve Kibbe gets under Linwood Cowan. Ron Reed in the 89 gets by the 14. So does the 42 get under him. 42 is over halfway. All of a sudden, Linwood Cowan going to the rear, going backwards. Started off strong and his tires heat up and away he goes. He can't get it through the turns. See him bogging down in the turns. Very common. Tighten right down, right down.
Yeah.
Tighten right down. You can't get through the turns though. Right now, Steve Ribby has the lead. Ron Reed running in second. Yeah, I moved this so that I can see. I moved down here so I can see the sign. So I can't see the sign. Yeah, we need to be built out. We need to be built out.
Like right in the center with a turning.
No, just put a, you know, like a in the freight train, how they put that thing out, you know,
Yeah.
so that we can see out.
Like a balloon.
Yeah.
I'm building it, John. That's
At greenhouse.
great. A green.
Oh, hold on, that 99. Oh, Glenn Young gets underneath. Glenn trying for second spot. It's all over for the 18 of Steve Ribby, and Glenn Young manages to take a second out of it.
Good.
As Glenn Young in the 42 finishing in third with the 89, finishing in fourth or somewhere in there unofficially. Well, we're out. That had quite a nice tribute to Tex Barry in it. So if you want to continue your supply of programs to make sure that if you missed out on last week's, stop by and pick one up. There's still a lot left over from last week.
I still have a smile. I put in a smiley face in there tonight.
Oh, you're gonna you put some smiley faces in them too.
Yeah.
All right, so they're still eligible too. So if you buy last week's program, anything left over from last week, and there's a smiley face in that one, you could win again. Who knows? Maybe you could win twice.
All right. Is he out? Yeah, he's out.
This is the third of the sportsman division. See how they kick sometimes sideways without any warning? 57 got a bit out of control there. And we have to go with the yellow all the way around because everybody had to back out of it. You never know what's going to happen when you come down hard on the gas. The car will kick sideways. And that's why he did not give him the green. That's the other side. Take off slowly. Maybe he knows that 57's got some kind of problem. And the 57 can't get out as well. And yes, Shoemaker uses it to his advantage. He knew that the 57 couldn't take off the same way. And he used it. Look at the 16 down the inside. Robert Wright very quickly gets down the inside of Shoemaker and takes away all the advantages. He evens it up very quickly. Look at that number 3 car of Joe Perry. Joe Perry wound down through Dana Willis. In the 55, he's moving up quick. Robert Wright. Robert Wright in the lead. Joe Perry Jr. and the 55 of Dana Willis. Doug Moreau gets the 19 pretty much 3/4 of the way around, straightens it out and keeps on going. Did a nice job of straightening out that red number 19, keeps it going out on the racetrack. Number 16, Robert Wright, in the lead. Halfway mark. For the 16, halfway. Bang! Corey Boudreau ended up getting knocked apart on that one as the 8 hit the 57 and then sideways. Corey gets sent for a loop. He thought he was sitting in a good qualifying spot and all of a sudden, bang! Remember, they're trying to qualify for starting positions in the feature event. They want to get up near the front. As the 16 of Robert Wright continues around. The 3 of Joe Perry Jr. With 2 laps remaining, 2 laps remaining. Robert Wright, Joe Dana Willis, and the 7 of Tom Scully. White flag coming out. It's one more. Here comes your finish with Rob Wright coming around. Rob Wright's gonna take it. Joe Perry is second. Dana Willis is third. And the 7 car, Tom. Pick up your entry blanks right now, ladies and gentlemen, down below us for Sunday, July the 2nd, the 4th of July weekend. On a Sunday night, we have skydivers. Pick up your entry blanks below us for Sunday, July the 2nd at 5 p.m. We have skydivers, Formula 4s, figure 8s, powder puffs, spectators, monster trucks, Al Hanna's funny jet car, funny powered, funny. Way in the back, the black number 5, pretty automobile. Sports Legend Pub, number 5, starting in the rear. Pro Stock Automobiles, on the way. Using up all the racetrack, Rigo and Barry side by side. And they're going for it. Coming out of this 4th turn, they'll come wide. Really wide. Rigo cutting a wide swath around the track. Now Barry has to get back in behind him. Let's see what Rigo does this time. He continues to be wide, but he cuts into that first turn and goes right out of the 2nd turn. Low into both of them. Low again, and low coming out, then way out wide. What a track he's driving. What a track he's driving and what a speed he's attaining. George Rigo really burning it up. Brett Estelle in the 48 to the outside attacks Barry. There is not an awful lot of room outside for that Newport Highlight car. Right up against the fence. It's the halfway mark in this first qualifying event. Halfway on this first qualifying event for the Pro Stock Automobiles. Whoa! 48 got a big jump on that turn, as Rigo appears to be slackening off just a bit. Estelle moves again alongside of Barry, but he's up hard against the fence. Estelle working Barry over hard, trying to get around, but the speed is just too much right now. George Rigo in the 64. He's in the lead. Estelle in the 48 outside. Barry on the inside. Two laps remain. 2 laps remain, folks. 2 laps remain. And now Estelle has moved the outside of Rigo. Estelle trying to get around Rigo with 1 lap to go. Estelle with 1 lap to go, half a lap. It's gonna be tight. Everybody rubbing, bumping, holding it on, and across the line, George Rigo holds on to it from the beginning to the end, with Fred Estelle in the 48 finishing. What a sight to watch Rigo. He was right inside low all the way around, cutting himself a new groove all the way around and unable to be passed. Tough one. Well, we're going to see on this one, we're going to see Herb Wright in the 84. Herb will be bringing around the DeAngelis Ironworks 84 automobile. Mike Bowler has got the Zeke's number 10 all tuned up and ready to go, that black number 10 automobile. Lenny Ellis in the 41 from South Dartmouth in the BOC.
Spring 100.
Spring 100, okay. Looking for the green. As the green comes out. Mike Bowler bringing that number 10. Being challenged right now by a very fast Dick Houlihan. Lenny Ellis is up in there, and so is Jimmy Q. Mike Bowler. Hold on to that 84. Herb Wright obviously having handling problems. He elected to start in the rear rather than cause problems. As Mike Bowler being challenged by Dick Houlihan all the way around. Lenny is right there with him. And so is Jimmy Q, but they are stretching it out. Bobby Tripp tries the outside on Anna Romo. Bobby Tripp and Chad Chase in the 9 car. As they appear to be holding off until they find out what's going to happen out in front. Vinny a little bit light on the rear end as he went into that turn. Vinny hasn't got the 11 down where he wants it yet. Having problems with the rear end of that number 11, getting it around the corner. Digging in too deep, halfway. Bowler with a little slight miscue, and that put Houlihan in a moment of truth. He had to do something quick. Bowler having himself a pretty good run right now. As Dick Houlihan cannot find the combination to get by him. The 84 dropping out. Herb Wright dropping out with that 84 automobile. Come on, guys, do something. Mike Bowler pacing the field. Right now, the Big A, I'm sure, is disappointed in the performance of that 11 automobile, as he can't even get it by the tail enders. He's got to get it tuned up better than that to run in this feature event. Now Tripp tries. Tripp tries to get around Jimmy Q. Down the outside with the white flag coming out. Every position qualifying coming out. Victory flag coming out right now. Victory flag coming out right now.
Well, I guess you want to...
I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, give me
Get
1
ready.
minute. Give me 1 minute.
Get ready to go with the proposal.
And now we would like to direct...
1 minute.
We would like to direct the Phillips family. I believe the Phillips family is sitting over in the first turn. The Phillips family sitting over the first turn. Tim Hansen of Stoughton, who works over in at Fernal School, has a question to ask Brooke. Would you look at the big sign and see if the question is going to appear on the big sign from Tim Hansen for Brooke?
Why do we have the sign if we're going to have your voice?
Is she saying yes? Looking for... Adrian, you're insane. Looking down for a start on this. Ready to go. Please start. Where is it? Right here. I never got into announcing it already. Kevin Knapp has got him coming around. Tony Dias holding on to that second spot. Jeff Thompson sitting in third. Dave Sylvia's got the 0, and he's staying up with him. Manny Dias' 29 is a little bit sliding back again. Ray Lee's 33 moves up through. The 94, Rick Martin, not doing well tonight. Plus, a lot of times they save the car for the big race. So they may be saving the 94. Let's see what happens. Down the outside goes the 22. Look out. Look out. He had trouble getting by Knapp, but he got by him. Tony Dias. The Alpert's 22. As he's going after Jeff Thompson. The 0 of Dave Sylvia moves in. Has got problems, he's going out. 25 trying to get to the pits, he's got problems. And if he's hung up there, we got problems. If he hangs up there, we got problems. Yeah, he gets it out of there. Halfway mark. Halfway mark. Halfway mark for that 46 automobile. That's Jeff Thompson. Jeff Thompson, and he is running tonight from Somerset. As he's got that Viveros insurance car really motivating. Dias stays right with Thompson through the turns. The 0 of Sylvia running in third. Dias staying in contact with the 46, and we need in contact. Whoa, a little too much contact that time. I think we were at Milwaukee. Little warning going out to Mr. Dias. Al Rod says, cut it out. Get off his back bumper. Who, me? And now Dias is trying it out the outside. Dias trying to hit around the 46 automobile. With 2 laps to go. Dias cannot quite get around enough to close the door. Maybe he'll try the inside this time. Drops back down. White flag coming out. White flag coming out. White flag coming out. And it's half a lap for the 46 of Jeff Thompson. Dias and the 0 of Dave Sylvia. As Ricky Martin manages to get up in there in a company, as well as Jerry Cunningham's family. Jerry was the district manager here in Polk, and was saddened to report that not long ago Jerry lost the battle with leukemia. And Chichi was just a fantastic guy and a fantastic racing person. And we welcome Linda, his wife Linda, and 3 division. Looking for it. She said yes.
Number 30, that 36.
Wow, in the backstretch, we got somebody went right over the 31. Right over the top of the 31. Where is he? I believe 36 is throwing fluid out, and that's what's causing the problems. The 36 is throwing out some kind of fluid out, and it's causing problems. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. We got debris on the racetrack, and the 36 is to be taken from the field. Who, me? Last chance. They've already had one shot at it in the heat. Now this is their second chance. And the green is down. That's Lawrence bringing him around. Okay, sure. You taking that?
Yeah, I'll keep the key.
You mean Lyle Newman? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. You'll have it next year. All right. Jim Lawrence continuing to show up the on the outside as the 08 automobile. Russ Bryant has worked his way up quickly through the traffic. Whoa, the 91 goes into a very, very smoky spin. Some of these cars are wrong. You get this one and this one. Look at half the cars in one lineup and half in the other, and it isn't right. Dave Petty has moved in. He's in this one.
They just gave it to me. That's what they have.
Yeah, I know it's they're wrong. There's 2 or 3 of them. Not in this one, they're in this one. With 2 laps remaining, the 81 of Jim Lawrence and the 57 of Dave Petty. The 08 of Russ Bryant continuing to lead. Matt Dewey. White flag. Hold on, a bad 89 car.
They kicked all the flags out there.
That's number 1 son.
Over here?
Yeah.
Number one.
I'll tell you a bit. And your winner is Jimmy Lawrence. Jimmy Lawrence wins the consolation event.
There's your future flag.
Oh yeah, no question. All the time, every footy.
That is adorable.
Lyle Newman, please go to the main entrance gate. Lyle Newman, please go to the main entrance gate and see the officer there, please. Lyle Newman, please go to the main entrance gate and see the officer there. Nothing bad, Lyle. Don't get excited. It's no, get over. But please see the officer at the main entrance gate. Lyle Newman.
When you have time tonight, can you just mention that this and the date?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could probably say first annual.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Thanks.
They have said that this is the lineup. They don't.
I fouled up your... And the green is out. We're going to go with what we got. As that 86 car has the lead. Eddie Platt in the 05 running in second spot. Mike Camara going with it. Look out. Ooh, the 12 is having... 12 cuts right across 3 cars. He just tried to close the door. The 23 down the inside, that's Bruce Rigo. Bruce wants to get in front of the 12. He says, I don't want to have that happen again. The Jerry Gaspari Jr., he's up in there too in that 71 car. The 12 appears to be going backwards, which is making an awful lot of people happy. Now, Pete Fernandez, he gets through. Kevin Folan gets through. As Kenny Dale having problems. The guy having no problems at all is Mike Camara. Mike Camara and Eddie Plant. And Mike Camara and Eddie Plant. 1, 2. Bruce Rigo's 3. Having an easy run of it. Kevin Folan in trouble again. Kevin having to pull in. Kevin has not had a successful year. Hold on to that 2. He's sideways. That's John Sylvia. Get it straightened out, John. That's a boy. Get it going again. The 43 ends up in the infield. That's Joe Canero. Two going into the pits. 2 going into the pits. As the 86 got it all to himself so far. Eddie Plant having problems getting through the turns, but he's still fast as the car appears to come right up off the ground. The rear wheels come right up off the ground in the turn. So is the 99 having trouble getting through. 2 laps remain. 2 laps remain on the second of the consolation events for the street division. 2 laps remain. 1 lap now. Coming by for the white flag, it's the 86.
I need you to mention this again when you have time and make sure that you stress that for me.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
He's looking for the win. It's Mike Camara. Mike Camara takes the win. Plant is second. The 23 is third. All right. Now we have qualified on this week's program, but they made a special deal. They still have a lot of last week's left, and that has that tribute to Tex Barry Sr. in it. And it's a very, very good program, and we know a lot of people want it for a collector's item. And not only has she done that, but she's also put the stickers in on the Cisco ad, so you're eligible to win prizes, just as if you had bought this week's. So she added some more. Look out. As my wife said. Richard McRae looking for the green. Has the Billy Goodrow Cisco 32. Hold on to it. He's sideways. If he doesn't get out of it, he's going all the way around. He's got a problem with that 32, and he takes Doug Moreau's tire out. Doug Moreau loses a tire as he comes up against Goodrow's 32. Moreau has got himself a problem. He's got a tire down right here on the main straightaway. Oh, wow. Is he going to get it around? But for some reason, that 30... bringing him around.
Right, you can shut the sign off.
Ray has the lead. Look out for that 32. 32 gets up against Manchester. Manchester says, I'm staying here. I'm staying here as Goodrow is having problems with the 32, and he can't seem to make it do what he wants it to do or what anybody else would like to have it do. He and Billy Manchester get together. Now Vanessa around the outside. Obviously the 32 is not exactly where Goodrow would like it to be, handling-wise. Rich McRae still showing the way around. Paul Vanessa. Paul's got some of his sheet metal pulled back down again. Remember, Paul went over the top of a car, or a car went under him, whichever way you wanted. Paul moves to the outside at the halfway mark. Paul moves to the outside. He's trying the best he can. Get around. Up around. There's the 21 of Corey Boudreau. Corey gets alongside. Down the inside goes Goodrow, and he's out of it. Into the infield. Black flag. Black flag for the 32 automobile. Immediate black flag for the 32 automobile.
Want to put the sign back on?
Immediate black flag for the 32 automobile. And the green. We're still racing on this consolation event. Sportsman consolation gets underway again. As Corey Boudreau and Paul Vanessa out in front now. Everybody seems to be going a lot straighter. Corey's having problems. Corey's got a little oversteer problem, if you notice. He gets at the turn, he has to back out of it quickly. Kind of squirrely just before it calls for a lot of work on this steering wheel. See him working it? The 17 has got more problems than that, but Corey is like trying to turn a diesel locomotive by the headlight right now, but he's in the lead and he's going to try to stay there with 2 laps to go. This is not the way Corey wants that 21 automobile to get around the racetrack. He can drive a wide. Wow, did he have to go wide? Up against the fence. Corey has got a lot of problems with that 21, but he's still in the lead. Up high against the fence again goes Corey Boudreau, looking for the win in this consolation event. Comes back around and yes he do. Wins the consolation event with Paul Vaness right behind him. They put the new tires on. This is the night that they've been saving up for the new parts, because this is the 100-lap feature event, right? The cars that you're going to see right now have not yet qualified for starting positions in the feature event. They finished behind the first 6 positions, so each one of these wants to get into it. They can't get into it if they don't finish among the top 6. Joey Cirillo in the 5 car wants to be there. 22nd or 24th. You want to be able to say at least made the feature. Right now, these guys haven't made the feature. Right now, these guys are grabbing the green and going for it. Whoa! Hold that 27 down. Hold that 27 down. Danny Gamache looking for a lot of racetrack to try to get that 27 around. As the Cirillo car. Cirillo has the lead. Bobby Tripp running in 2nd. Dave Blanchard is 3rd. Manny Dias in the 29. Gets up around Cavallero. As that 5 continues to show the way. Joey Cirillo in that new number 5 Sports Legend Pub. And we got something smoking heavy. Just as they started, they're running. David Blanchard still holding down 3rd, and the 29 of Manny Dias. The 84 car, Herb Wright, he wants to get up in there. Remember, only 6 are going to start at the halfway mark, so that last position, where we see the 27 of Danny Gamache trying to get under the 84 of Herb Wright. Gamache and Wright, side by each. Quite a race going on for that 6th spot. The rest of them just prove for the pudding. Consolation event for starting positions in the Coca-Cola Spring 100 continue. That's enough, guys. It's not gonna change enough. That's it. That's good enough. As Joey Cirillo at number 5 and the 88 of Bobby Tripp continue to work each other over. Remember, they want to find out if the changes they made were competitive changes or not. Tripp to the outside of Joey Cirillo. With 2 laps remaining, Tripp is trying on Joey Cirillo. You may say it means nothing, but it does if it means can he get by. How is the car going to handle out there? That's what they want to find out. Tripp and Cirillo side by side. White flag coming out. And it's 2-4. Here's your race right here between the 87 and the 27. The race there is 3 cars looking for it. Half a lap to go. Which one of those 3 cars that hold it? The 25 and the 56 sideways on the racetrack. And it looks like the 87 and the 27 will both
38. Gary Shalwood out of Warwick, Rhode Island. Starting on the outside pole in number 9 out of Tiverton, Rhode Island, Scott Banville. Second row back inside lane in the 01 out of Westport, Massachusetts, Billy Jalbert, and outside of him in the 37 out of Seekonk, Massachusetts, Robin Sloan. Starting behind the 3rd row, In the number 80, Frank Kaiser out of Providence, Rhode Island. And outside of him, last week's C feature winner for the Formula 4 is number 83, Eric Snow out of Seekonk, Massachusetts. Fourth row back on the inside, the number 19 out of Warwick, Rhode Island, Richard Duffy. And outside of him, Kyle Marchand, and the number 46 out of Somerset, Massachusetts. In the 9th position, Pat Fitzgerald out of Johnson, Rhode Island, drives the number 62. And outside of him, number 42 also out of the green flag to drop, watching Al Rodriguez on the stand. Coming out of turn 4, green flag is out, and we're underway at the first feature event. Scott Nendo takes the early lead over Gary Shalland. Going into turn 1 on the outside of Shalland is Robin Sloan. Shalland takes a spin out of turn number 2. Going into turn 3, we got 3 wide as Kyle Marchand and Eric Snow make a sandwich out of Robin Sloan. And we got the 0-1 of Billy Jalbert on the sideways out of turn 3. And we got a caution. Never knew this was so tough. Coming out of turn 4, looking for that green flag. It waves. We're back underway. Gary Shalwood gets a better jump, and Scott Blandville takes him going into turn number 1. Frank Kaiser and Robin Sloan side by side for that 3rd spot going through the corners. Looks like Kaiser's got a little bit of an edge. Kyle Marchand trying to make it 3 wide, going through 3 and 4. We got Frank Kaiser taking over the 2nd place from Gary Shalwood. Eric Snow to the outside taking over 3rd. We got a sideways, and we got a spun car in the wall turn out of 2. Caution flag is out for the 2nd time in this 10-lap race. Involved is the 38 of Gary Shalwood, the 42 of Stacy Holiak, and the 19 of Richard Duffy. Also looking for their first feature wins of the year. Coming out of 4, green flag is out. We're back underway. It's a race to the flag. Eric Snow tries to make it 3 wide. We got a little bit of contact, but everybody makes it through. Landville goes sideways, and we've got contact in turn 1. Eric Snow and Kyle Marchand going down the backstretch for the lead. Kyle Marchand on the inside takes over. Eric Snow running 2nd. 3rd is Frank Kaiser. 4th is John Belmont. And 5th is Ron Castro Jr. in the 0. We got a bid for 5th. The 62 of Pat Fitzgerald taking over on the inside. Back up front, we got Kyle Marchand and Eric Snow with a good battle for the lead. Kevin Kastner trying to lift his way back into the pits. Frank Kaiser and John Belmont trying to catch the front, too. They had to slow up for that little accident. Pass for 6th place with the 0-3 of Scott Fitzgerald. Under Ron Castro Jr. Looks like he's got it. Coming out of 4, coming down. 6 laps down. Stacy Holiak, after being involved in that accident, is coming back and trying to pass the 55 of Eric Clark for 7th place, and now the 0 for Ron Castro Jr. for 6th. And she sets her sights on Scott Fitzgerald for that 5th spot. Making his way through left traffic quite easily. Eric Snow coming up on it. 3rd is Frank Kaiser, 4th John Belmont, and 5th the 0-3 is Scott Fitzgerald. 6th in the 62. It's Pat Fitzgerald. 7th in the 42. White flag is out for Kyle Marchand as he goes through lap traffic. Going high through into 1 is Eric Snow. 3rd is Frank Kaiser, 4th John Belmont. Scott Fitzgerald running 5th and 6th. Scott Fitzgerald goes around the outside of John Belmont to take 5th spot. Your winner in the first Formula 4 feature, Kyle Marchand 2nd, Eric Snow, Frank Kaiser, Scott Fitzgerald, and John Belmont round out the top 5. 6 in the 62 is Pat Belmont. I'm sorry, Pat Fitzgerald. 7th is Stacy Ho. Is the number 77 of Michael Ambrose. And that's your top 10 unofficial for the first 10-lap Formula 4 race.
Jimmy likes that because I can see, look up all the places they've been and stuff.
All the places they've been?
Well, not where they're from, the sponsors.
Oh.
That's what this is for.
No, I know. Just barely remember their names. What, writing all this stuff out?
Oh, yeah. They come with a list of sponsors. You gotta look them all up again. Fill everything out again.
Kyle Marchand finished taking his victory lap. Look for him in victory lane in just a couple of minutes. Making his second appearance of the 1995 season. Side by side.
Keep building, keep building.
Watching for the green flag. Here it comes. They're underway. Turk Gunbay, last week's feature winner, takes the lead. Billy Clark underneath Joe Putnam for that second spot. Going into turn 1, running out the top 4. Jeff Carter in that number 3 truck as he takes third from Joe Putnam, and as he drops back a little, tries the inside. Going into 3, your leader, Turk Gunbay. On the outside of him, Billy Clark. Coming out of 2, they're still side by side. Turk's got the lead going into 3. Billy Clark trying to make a bid coming out of 4. They're side by side. Brings him up high, and it looks like Billy Clark is taking the lead. Going into turn 1, Turk gets a little sideways coming out of the corner. Joe Putnam back on the inside of Jeff Carter for that third spot, going into 1 as they take the cross flags halfway. And Billy Clark takes a commanding lead. It looks like he's dropping back a little. Jeff Carter coming up. Turk goes sideways and he's around, coming out of turn number 2. Billy Clark with a commanding lead now. Jeff Carter and Joe Putnam rounding out the top 3. Jeff Gunbay takes off.
Oh, there goes the 0.
Joe Putnam coming out sideways in 1 and 2. He goes backwards.
Oh, Billy smoking
And the
bad.
caution flag is up. We got a little right rear tire smoke out of that 1 truck.
Well, that's one of the things that they're going to have. That's what.
After that caution flag, green is out, they're underway. Billy Clark takes lead, but Turk Gunbay right underneath goes by. Looks like Billy Clark's got a problem. We got the caution. Jeff Carter falls back. The caution once more back out. They're going to try this one more time.
2 by 2. Got to be 2 by 2.
Billy Clark gets on the gas. Green is out. We're back underway. Turk Gunbay with a good run out of third spot gets under Carter for that second spot. And we got a race for number 2. Billy Clark tries to pull away just a little bit as Turk Gunbay takes over that second spot underneath Jeff Carter. Gets a little sideways though. White flag is out. Billy Clark, Jeff Carter, Turk Gunbay, and Joe Putnam. Billy Clark, a little right rear tire smoke coming off of that truck going into 3. Looks like he's got this one won. Jeff Carter trying to make a last-ditch effort to catch him. Can't do it. Billy Clark takes his second win of the year. Jeff Carter, Turk Gunbay, and Joe Putnam.
That's it? That's all you're going to do?
I guess until the Formula 4.
Where's the other Formula 4?
They're last.
Huh?
The other 2 Formula 4s will be running last.
Oh, shouldn't tell that. All right.
Okay.
All right, do you want to do a street stock?
I got the interviews to do.
Oh, okay.
Don't matter to me.
If you want to do a street stock and have somebody cover it down there, go ahead. You know?
I don't have anybody down there to do the
Oh,
interviews.
all right. Well, just, the more you can do, the better you'll be, you know?
Yeah. I know. I don't know if...
I don't know anybody down there. Then. All right. Good enough.
All right, I'll be back up for later on.
All right.
Thank you, Jim.
Billy taking his victory lap.
Here you go.
Boucher. And once again, Kevin Boucher handling the Gene Weston, who's going to have that big party tomorrow from Warwick in the 00. Pete Rhoda from New Bedford in the 41 with Steve Blaze from Somerset in the 6. Amasa Harmon from Berkeley in the 40, Kenny Spencer 63. Dave Radcliffe in the 84. 49 is Dave Westgate from Taunton. Jimmy Lawrence is 81. 20?
20.
Thank you. 20 lap feature event and looking for the green as the street division first feature gets underway. We get two features, one street division feature. And street division feature underway. Russ Tetro trying to hang on to that lead. A lot of fast automobiles behind him. A lot of fastness behind him. No. Yeah. That's a good shot. Russ Tetro has the lead, with Sparky Ostall running in second spot, the 30 Robert Devers, and the 59 is fourth. That's Jose Ferro. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way they lined up, and they stretch them out as Russ Tetro is really pouring the coal to it. Hold on to that 59. Jose had a little problem, but so did the 30. The 30 is wide. 59 gets under him. Trying to work his way up through the traffic. Working hard. Waterman in the 120 trying to move up through. Gene Weston in the 00 in 12th spot trying to get up in there. Now moved up to 6th. Weston's up to 6th as the 7 is dropping out. Tony Osowski, who started 6th, had to drop out of the line, and that's changing everything out in front. There's Camara. No! Get out of there! Whoa! Out! Bang, a bang, and a bang. There was nothing Matt Dewey could do. There was nothing Matt Dewey could do as Camara could not avoid him.
7 laps complete.
We have 7 laps complete in this feature event. Okay, Matt's, okay, he's... Right now, we got a street stock feature to get started again. I got some 12-year-olds on the bus that honest to God, they are growing mustaches. These kids today are really fast. And look at Waterman come down the inside. Waterman has taken over the lead. Waterman, who started way back in 10th position, has moved up to take over the lead, but Gene Weston is following through. Gene Weston coming right along behind him. This looks like it's going to build up to be quite a feature event. As Jeff Waterman in that 120 car, trying to stretch it out. He's got the lead. He can have his own groove the way he wants it. The 116 of Jim Sylvia at the halfway point. Jim Sylvia looks like he wants by Weston. The 24 of Chris McGee. Remember how fast he ran in the heat? He's looking to break free. And we still got half a race to go. It's the best race so far. Okay, McGee is free. He'll go now. McGee is free to break out now. Watch that 24. He'll be breaking out any minute. As that 116 of Jim Sylvia is trying to hold on. Chris McGee will be looking to get around him. As Chris McGee has got that 24 really motivating tonight. There goes McGee down the inside as the 30 goes for a ride. The 25 and Hamasi Harmon is right in the middle of it again. Oh, poor Hamasi Harmon. As there was just nothing he could do. The 25 was crossways right in front of him. The 71 pushes him into it, and Hamasi ends up getting the... Once again, a tough race for Mercury to be trying to landscape one of our team was on the contract. got a race. Whoa, the 24 and the 00 really went together there. And it's the 24 of Chris McGee does not get going again. Whatever happened, he got into the side of the 00 and he couldn't continue. He couldn't continue. Perhaps he knocked something askew, but he could not continue. Now he can't get into the pits. We may have to go to a yellow. If he can get it out of there. No, something's broken. We're gonna have to go to a yellow. No, there they go. There they go. He got him out. Good. We can keep it up. Look at the lead Waterman has got right now. The young man from Rentham, Massachusetts with a tremendous lead. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Five laps to go. Kenny Spencer in that 63. He started in 16th, is sitting in second spot right now with 5 laps to go. The 08 trying to get underneath that Tetro car. So is Gene Weston. Two remain. Whoa! The 08 got in at Tetro hard. Tetro trying to hold on. He's holding on to that 3rd spot. With white flag coming out, the 08 ends up in backwards on the track. Now, Gene Weston gets underneath. He's going for 3rd. Gene Weston trying for 3rd. Here's the 6. The 6 is trying for 3rd. Steve Blaze. Look out, Blaze, his little side saddle. Weston loses back to 4th across the line. And Tetro finishes in 3rd, Weston in 4th, and everybody losing fenders. But the big winner, of course, is that 120 of Waterman, who was way ahead. It was a foregone conclusion he was going to win it, and the 60. Now they'll be stopping over to talk to Kevin over in the victory lane. In just a minute, Jeff Waterman will be over to victory lane in just a minute. Talking to Kevin Boucher. Victory lane over in the 4th turn, right over by the Coca-Cola people. Tonight's Coca-Cola Spring 100. Brought to you by the Coca-Cola Bottling Company. In the divisional headquarters right here in Providence. A little bit of a sadness, or a lot of sadness actually, among the Coca-Cola people because Jerry Cunningham, the district manager for Coca-Cola for the area. So many years here every Saturday night, a big sports fan, a big Seekonk Speedway racing fan, and had so much to do to keep Coca-Cola involved in racing in the New England. Then we have Kenny Bamford from Coventry in the Simpson Brothers 15. Dean Petty in the 57 from Masonic, a 3-time sand and gravel car. Steve Ribby from the 18 car, the Everett's car. Robert Wright from Brockton in the 16. Ray Alexander and the Bow Brothers number 4 from Barrington. Ron Reed from Westport in the 70. Corey Boudreau from West Warwick in the 21. Paul Vaness in the 9 from Warwick. Billy Manchester from Westport. Oh, okay. Yeah. The 42 in trouble. He's evidently lost something on the, may have broken an axle. We'll be going to a, probably, can he make it to the pits? Either lost a tire or a broken axle. Okay, gets up there. Bobby gets to the pits, okay. And we continue on as Dave Titus. Pole sitter pulling into the pits as Dave Titus has the lead. Robin Wright in the 16th, second spot. And the 70 breaking down. Glenn Watson's breaking down between the first and second turns. Can he make it all the way around? It's Dave Titus, Robert Wright. Right now we got a green flag, a caution flag for Lawton stuck in the turn. Yes, every time you say that. Okay, now you want a moment of silence for Tex Barry.
And you should say a few words that you were going to say last time, whatever they were.
Yeah, they're gone, but I'll come up with something.
Let's go sing on the
We got, who we got? We got the 4, we got the 57, didn't make it through. 4 and the 57. Ray Alexander is having a problem.
Go ahead. Did you have this girl go up here to the tower?
Rosanna. There's the green. We're racing. '57 gets pushed out. Ray Alexander trying to get around. He gets hung up behind the 57. Now, Ray was really strong, but now he's looking to get through. He's got a long ways to make up. He and the 12 get tangled. 99 goes for a ride through the infield. What's going to happen when he comes out? He keeps it going. He keeps it going. Doesn't lose all that spots. Your leader is that 2 car, Dave Titus. 57 backwards on the 3rd turn. 57 on the 3rd. We have to go to a caution as the 57 just doesn't get around.
Wally, can you go to 1?
9 laps complete, 9.
Green and racing once again. Green and racing once again. We get this sportsman feature. Very difficult feature to get underway. Whoa, that 15 is out of shape. Oh. The 3 blows a tire. The 3 loses a tire and he ends up backwards. Joe Perry ends up backwards on the turn. As the 95 ends up backwards over here, but Joe Perry loses a tire. A lot of race to go in this. Green and go. Scott Estrella's grabbed a big piece of the lead in the 45 at the halfway mark. Halfway. It's Scott Estrella on the 45 in the lead. Scott Estrella continuing to show it around. The 4. Arming up the outside, trying to make up time. A long ways to go for Ray Alexander. Fireball Young tries to get under the 2 of Dave Titus. Young trying to squeeze under the 2. The 2 closes the door. Estrella right now, staying ahead of everybody with 5 laps remaining, Scott Estrella brings that 45 around from Rehoboth. He's got that thing moving. As the 89 losing a lot of body work. The 89 with a lot of body work. Down the inside of the 2 goes the 99. Glenn Young laying on the 2 a bit through the turns as the 2 tries to close the door. And Glenn Young trying to keep that door open for second spot. As the load on the 16, backwards, right and square across, and boom, the 89. Nobody makes very hard contact, but they are totally blocking the racetrack. Look out. Look out, look out, look out.
This is David Pilon. He's going to be doing Gentleman Sunshine. It's Jay.
Have his name spelled out.
Okay, this is David.
There's the green. We're racing again, and the 7 is around backwards. Look out for this one. Oh, a bad nads. A lot of damage on this one. You can see it building up as the 7 got around backwards. I don't think he's got severe damage, but see who's stuck in the corner here. The 2 is stuck in the corner. The 3 is stuck. 3 is out of it. Okay. The 9, Paul Vaness. He's unable to move right now. There's what's left of the 2.
So Adrian, he could actually go down because they're going to bring him like down.
Very, very important. Not much of it left. Let's see what happens now. Scott Estrella called upon to do everything he can. As Glenn Young wants that lead, and Estrella edges out. Young pulls him. Let's see what happens down the back straightaway. 2 laps remain. 2 laps remain. As the 08 is under Young. Hold on, the 8 is in for a long ride. And he wipes out the front of the 96 and ends up backwards on the racetrack. We go to the yellow again. We go to the yellow again as, no, hold on to that 8. Leave him room to get by, please. As Ed Gannon has a tire taken right off the rear of that car. Green, white, and checker coming out again. Green, white, and checker will be out again. As Ed Gannon loses the tire. He wrote the words.
Oh, that's right, he didn't write the music.
And the green is out. The green is out. Who's a reporter? Whoa, the 89 breaks. The 89 breaks. Let's hope he can make it to the pits as the white is coming out. And Estrella once again is called upon to hang on by his fingernails to that lead down the backstretch. Half a lap to go for Estrella. Half a lap to go for Estrella as that 08 of Rob Murray pushing hard. Coming down across the line. Here's your winner. It's Scott Estrella. And when you look at who ended up in 4th or 5th, Ray Alexander was either 4th or 5th, having come back from the back. From Rehoboth, Massachusetts, Iron Horse Unlimited Motorcycles from East Providence and BG Installation and Seekonk sponsor the number 45, and he had to drive himself a lot of racing tonight. And I don't know if you give out an extra Academy Award for hard trying, you got to include Ray Alexander, the Barrington, Rhode Island Bow Brothers automobile. He got banged up. I think he got banged up twice in each heat. He got banged up a lot of times in that feature and got sent to the rear for causing the yellows every time. And wow, to go all the way back up through and finishing in 4th or 5th, 6th, somewhere right in there among the first bunch. So we'll give a nice try over to Ray.
She said the things that are making superstitiously things that are making things bad at Seekonk. And she said yellow is not the color. Could that be part of it too? He's here.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
doing a beautiful job of our national anthem. Here now is our lineup on the pole position. Driving car, Kalana from the Coca-Cola Company and the Cunningham family with those words. Gentlemen, start your engine.
Rodriguez says, green and racing! What I'd like you to do is give me a lap count. You've got to kind of look over their shoulders and then give me a lap count. If you can just hold up your fingers most of the time, I'll be able to pick it up. We know where we're talking to people now. Yeah.
27's leaving again.
Is leaking fluid again. Danny is ruled off the racetrack again for leaking fluid in that 27 automobile. Tough break for the 27 crew. Leaking again. Whoa, Tex Berry and the Zero got together. Tex Berry and Dave Sylvia got together badly. And Tex Berry was looking for handles all over the racetrack. But he held on to it. Thought it was all over. A lot of damage right here and across the main straightaway is that 74 automobile. Really hit the wall hard. The 74 drove its tire back underneath. The 74 driving its right front back underneath. Rolling again. 94 to go. Bringing George Rigo around all the way around. The Zero of Dave Sylvia holding down that third spot as the 22. Tony Dias keeps everybody behind him. Dias holding up the outside row. Sylvia a little bit wide. Sylvia a little bit wide that time. And that lets Berry through this time. Sylvia got a little bit wide and let Berry through. Sylvia got into all kinds of trouble. Now he's going backwards. Now we have that's Ford against Chevy as that 18 of Tex Berry. And Freddie Estelle line up. Mike Bowler now being challenged by Rigo. Rigo gave him a little bit of a, I'm here. Here I come. Bowler gets wide. Bowler gets wide, Rigo gets narrow. Down the inside, no. Bowler trying to do everything he can to stop him. Rigo gets off the edge. And that gives Fred Estelle a chance to move by Tex Barry as Rigo has to slack off.
Fred's passing on the outside. He's the only one passing.
Yeah. Down the inside now goes Rigo as Bowler. Bowler and Rigo battle it out. Freddie Estelle trying to get by the outside. Tex Barry using a lot of racetrack on the inside. Ricky Martin pulls to the outside. Finds the going a little tough out there. The 64 Rigo gets into a slide. Rigo gets into a slide. That puts the 48 alongside of him. Coming up to 24 laps complete. 24. We're a quarter of the way. Coming up to a quarter of the way. Freddie Estelle has moved it in. Look at who's moving up the inside. 6th position on the inside. Rick Barton and Thompson get tangled. Rick's in a slide, he holds on. And Anaromo gets under Thompson. Anaromo gets under Thompson. Rick Martin burns a tire. As the 5 goes out, Joey Cirillo has to leave. Your leader is Bowler, Mike Bowler. Not Lenny Bowler. There goes the 18. The 18 of Barry down the inside. The 18 of Barry down the inside. I need every 10. Okay. 32 complete. 32 complete. Here goes Fred. Here goes Fred to the outside. Your leader, number 10. Fred Estelle in the 48. Moves to the outside. About 35 down. Anarumo around the outside of Rigo. Anarumo putting the move on Rigo. There's goes your lead change. As Freddie and Rigo and Bowler go at it. Bowler got under him again. Freddie is as tires are hot, trying to hang on, and Bowler takes it away again. Whoa! Anarumo moves up to 4th. Anarumo moves up to 4th. The 48 got into deep water. 48 laps complete. 40 laps complete. 40 laps complete. Bowler in the lead. 40 laps. 40 laps complete. 40. That's where the sign would be great. No? I could use that one for that.
By the time you get it on there, it's over with.
Yeah, the one behind us will be the one for that. There goes Estelle again. Estelle Bowler fighting it out through the turns. Estelle Bowler. There's you later. Ready, Estelle, drive it a long way around. Coming up on a halfway. 45. 6. 87 going in the pits. 27. Well, there goes the 46 and will slide the 88 into the wall. And the yellow flag comes out just before halfway. I don't know, we're at 47, 48 laps, somewhere right in there. 47 or 48. 46, is it? 40, I think. Gas till you get to the line in front of the pits, and then it's green flag and racer again. Ford was slow, but now it's pulling him. See that? He's going in much deeper than anybody else. Then he's on rails. Get off him. Lenny Ellis got hit. And Lenny Ellis and Chad Chase end up getting hit. Lenny Ellis and Chad Chase end up getting hit. So does Ray Lee. Ray Lee's hit. Gets hit.
How about the 33?
It's Ray Lee. Yeah. Ray Lee lost something. He's leaking out there. The 0 is in trouble. But Lenny Ellis is the one that he got really nailed crossed up. The 9 of Chad Chase. He and Lenny, I believe, got into contact. I think we have 4 racing. Look at this. Big advantage to Estelle. Oh, Rigo has the 22 stuck on top of him.
22 keeps going. Not very hard.
I don't think Rigo can make it out there. Yes, he can. Halfway, halfway. And look at the 23 gets underneath the 11. I don't know how that happened. He got there. As they take the 10 car one at a time. Tex Barry and Steve Channing now ahead of Anarumo. Channing to the outside of Barry. Well, Channing is running, but he's running.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And Bowler loses it. Look out! A bad one. Bowler had something happen. He come out of the turn. He hesitated. He went left, then he went right, then he went left again, right down into those two automobiles. He had practically stopped and had lost control of the vehicle.
10 and 88.
It's the 10 and the 88. The 88 and the 52, is it? What's this one right here? 29?
29.
And Chad Chase.
39, 9.
But Bowler had you could see something happened to Bowler's car. He went into the turn, he got squirrely, then he practically stopped and he turned right, then he turned left almost directly. Whether something broke on the steering.
I missed the one altogether on this, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what happened to the one. Don't tell me we've got time. Advertise. Channing stays ahead of Anarumo on the green. Those two cannot stay out of trouble. Will you, Rigo, will you leave them alone? Channing gets underneath the... Look at Channing go for the lead. As they get the 18, they get the 48 in trouble. They got the 48 out there and hang him out to dry. Freddie gets hung out to dry as Channing takes over the lead. Now Benny goes after Channing.
Come on, Barry. It's all up to you. Wayne, how about Wayne?
No. He'll spin it around the 90th lap. Lose all total concentration. Steve Channing has the lead. Steve Channing from Uxbridge has the lead. Being challenged. Woo! 94 and the 48 together. The 94 and the 48 touch, and Freddie's backwards on the track. He gets it going, but it's too late. Right into the pits. He's definitely flattened the tire as he got it backwards on the racetrack. He and the Radical one got together. With 60 down, we're looking at the no. Nobody's in line. Let's get in line, boys. The first turn. It's for their own. Channing and Anarumo. Anarumo up around the outside. Anarumo pushing hard around the outside. Channing trying to hold him. Channing driving a strong race. Channing continues to hold off the number 11 of Anarumo. And then he gets into a little bit of a swirl. Then he got out there a little too far that time. Channing hung him a little bit to dry. Channing and Anarumo, then we have the 18 of Barry and the 99 of Wayne Dion. Jimmy Kiln right up in the action. Jimmy Kiln right up in there in that 01 automobile. Then he has to let his tires cool a bit before he can attempt it again. There goes Dion. Dion trying to take on Jimmy Kiln in that 99. as they start to stretch out away from the rest of the pack. You later, Steve Channing. Vinny Anarumo second. Tex Berry, Wayne Dion. Coming around for 70 laps. We have 70 complete, 70 complete, 70 complete. Ready to go. Dion's trying to slide in to that third spot, and Tex Berry says, not this time. Tex Berry trying to hold Dion at bay. As Anarumo appears to be just biding his time.
No, he can't get around him.
Gets out there, he gets all squirrely. The car will not handle the outside. If Steve can keep it low, he's got to go under him. He's got to go. And he tries to get under him. Channing closes the door. And Anarumo has to back out again. Touch him. Channing trying to keep in low. Channing trying to keep low. As Anarumo having trouble in the outside. By the big one. David and Goliath, right here on the racetrack. Coming up. 20 remain. 20 laps to go. 20 to go. 20 to go. 20 to go. Can Steve Channing hang in there for 19 more times around? Steve Channing looks at the next 4 miles, the longest 4 miles in his life right now. Vinny Anarumo waiting, waiting, waiting. Channing holding him up. Anarumo comes in hard.
Somebody's going to spin someplace out.
Channing continues to hold it. Wayne Dion trying to close it in. Channing trying to open it up a bit and is pulling him down the back chute. Pulls him down the back chute. Has Channing got anything left? Has Channing got anything left? Next time by, we're in single figures. 10 to go, 10 more, 10 more. We're getting down into single figures. It's Channing, Anarumo, Wayne Dion, Jimmy Q as the 48 in trouble. 9, 9. Just to walk around the block, and there goes the 48. Can he keep it going? 48 in trouble. 7. 6 times. Channing, if he's got anything left, he's going to try to use it right now. 5 more, 5 more. Can Channing hang on? Steve Channing with 4 to go. Opens up the gap. He's got more. Hoping that he's going to run into traffic. Will he have time? 3, 2 this time. Channing does not want that traffic. 2 flags. 2 flags. Channing will be in the traffic on the white flag lap. Wait. But Anarumo's too far away to make the move. Out of the turn. Here comes your winner. Steve Channing, ladies and gentlemen. Benny Anarumo's second. Whoa! Somebody hit the wall on the way by. It was Kuhn. Kuhn gave it everything to come by and hit the wall. But Steve Channing from Uxbridge. Whoa! The home of the Racing 23, Steve Channing, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be going to victory lane. He'll be going to victory lane with the Carcraft automobile. We still have 2 Formula 4 features to go. Sorry. Here comes Steve around. My goodness, can you imagine driving that far with Vinny Anarumo behind you all the way? And you knew, even though he hasn't got a mirror, you knew that Steve Channing knew where Anarumo was. Wow.
I really don't know if you've got anything that
That's
you can put on the
trying to
side.
cheat with your mother-in-law in the next room. Honest to goodness.
I guess you could.
Put the paper to bed. Drove with a foot on the floor all the way from New Bedford.
What'd you think of it?
I caught the very last 100 yards. I ran through that gate.
Of the whole
and looked.
thing?
Huh?
That was the same as he ran the last 50 laps.
Yeah.
Vinny got in. They deserve their moment in the sun, and right now, well, it's not the sun, but it's the lights, and away we go. Green flag.
Did you see that?
We Irish are prone to do that. What you got? Not Barris kid. Right here. Right here. Yeah. As Bob Blanchett in that Benz automobile keeps him rolling along. Bob Blanchett gets it, takes the lead. Look at them around and around. The 52 and the 65. The 65 that Pat Rico had. Now, yeah. The 52. Bravo Vila, they're stuck over there. Can they get him out of there? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. As Bobby Blanchett. Mark Cunha with the flags on this one. Mark Cunha with the flags. Here comes that 84 car. There's Billy Schuler. Billy's got that thing moving at the halfway mark. Can he catch Blanchette? Halfway mark. Can he catch Blanchette? As Schuler. Warwick going against that Benz Volkswagen in front of him. Both very, very fast cars, but I don't know if there's enough time for him to get up in there and do any damage. Here comes the 81. The 81 of Banville will be challenging Schuler as they try to get through the turns. The 94 in a little bit of trouble gets squared away. Here's the 81 under Schuler. The 81 trying to get underneath him. That's Dave Banville. Dave Banville. He's got an excellent handling automobile. Boom! There we go in. Off the track, on the track, and keep on going. Ray Parrott went for a bit of a ride that time in the 02. 2 laps remain. 2 for Blanchette. 2 for Blanchette. Blanchette getting an early lead by virtue of his position and gets, well, look out, there's the 02 around again. Ray Parrott is not having a good night. White flag coming out, white flag out for Blanchette. Can he make it around one more time before somebody runs over him? Hold on right here in the main straightaway, over we go. The 43 in its roof, red light. The 43 in his roof, he went over easy. The 43's on his roof, he went over easy as they got up against the fence. The three of them were locked up together. That's Jesse Manchester. You okay, Jess? The engine's still running. The engine's still... Everybody get away from that fence. That engine's still running. Get away from that fence. Get back away from the fence. That engine's still running. That's why she's steaming like that. Get back. Get back. Take the little kids and get her back.
Looks like she tossed a head gasket.
Yeah, a head gasket or something would go at that point, and all the water would hit the engine unless that's smoke. Aren't you glad you got away from the fence, huh?
And someone standing there cacking it down.
Yeah. Oh, it's still running. It's still running. They can't get the thing to shut down.
Probably can't get their hand to that.
They got Jesse out.
Unless it's just water boiling away inside. Nope, that thing's running.
Yeah, it's running. That's still running. They probably can't get into it.
There she goes.
There she is.
No, that's not.
No, that's not. That's one of the EMTs. The EMTs are in there. They're trying to find the off switch for that engine, and of course, probably it's hot now. It's probably just going to keep dieseling on its own anyway because it's upside down and it's running the diesel in the oil. It's just going to keep it running. Not a fun situation for anybody. Don't get too close now, folks, please.
She come in last one in on that duel against the wall and pick her up.
Coming in again. Jack's Marine, Ben's Service, as he puts together a four that likes to stay together. Of course, don't forget, they can't spend a lot of money on them because they got to be able to sell them for $1,000, so they're not going to put anything exotic in them. So it's strictly got to be what's up in your head as to what makes these automobiles get around fast. It's got to be the little things, the stuff that doesn't cost dough, because these cars cannot be worth more than $1,000. Ready to go with the next one as soon as they can get them all out here, and it's going to be a bit of a traffic jam as we have to get them off the track first.
Can you see the fireworks from the carnival? See? To the left. The carnival.
Oh, we got a bit of a fireworks display taking place as the carnival's got their fireworks going off right now. The beautiful fireworks, and we are reminded we will have all the Speedway during the week and order your tickets. Mike Lopes in car number 72. He's in the pallet business, and he is not the pallets in your mouth, but the pallets that you load stuff on. Mike Lopes, car number 72. Mike comes to us from Wareham, or Wareham. I think we'll call it Wareham tonight. That usually it's Amherst and Wareham this week. Barry Shaw from Holbrook in car number 85. That's a pretty good ride for Barry. Robert Sylvia from Middleborough in car number 89. Denise DeSilvia from Cumberland in the 48 automobile. George Tripp the 4th from Somerset in the 45 car. Keith Lesniak in the 74 from Somerset. But nothing new has come out of this whole business. And
Chrysler was fooling around with
Chrysler had the turbine in there for a while, and I don't think what happens when it hangs. So please get back. Thank you, sirs. Green is green, and we're racing again. Ed Lopes has got real problems with the 72. He can't keep it going. He can't keep it going. Ooh, the 75 in on the track, out of the track, sideways. Hold that 75 around backwards, and he keeps on going. And he just keeps on ticking. Black flag on the 90. On the 75, maybe. Ed Lopes is trying to get that 72 back to the pits. The city towing automobile working its way up through the traffic. Black flag on the 75. Yellow. Somebody must be losing something here. Maybe it's a 75 and they waited long enough and couldn't do anything about it.
72 just can't get going. He's dead over on the other.
Take it over to Dick Shine over in Walpole. And there's the green up again. As the green is out, the 85 has the lead. That's Barry Shaw. But he's being challenged by, oh, hold on. 45 is, oh, he gets by. Everybody gets by. Everybody gets by, and we're still rolling. Huh. Here comes that 7. That's Russ Horsfall. With halfway for Russ. Motion Motors car takes over the lead.
Russ is some New Bedford guy. I go to church with his uncle.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, it's a nice guy.
Russ Horsfall has the lead. Trying to make as much space between him and everybody else. They're 3 and 4 deep in the turn. As the 7. Look at this, 3 deep behind him, and we get into trouble. The 26 and the 85. And we may have a flag on this one.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to clean that mess up.
That flag is out. Flag is out. This is what Russ Horsfall did not want. Russ did not want this, as we got a couple over there. Got to throw some cold water on them or something. There they go.
Yeah. That 74 is dragging his exhaust pipe.
It's all right. We can get around. It's guaranteed. Wow, it looks like we may have problems with 2 laps to go. Horsfall has got some competition coming in strong behind him. Let's see what happens. As Bagnell has got that 34 running. Can Horsfall get in there and stop him with 2 laps to go? Horsfall is really got his work cut out as Greg Bagnell. With 1 lap to go, Bagnell is under him. Horsfall is wide. Out of the turn, Horsfall is way wide. Can't keep that Motion Motor 7 down in there. Bagnell takes over 68 backwards on the track. 68 backwards on the track, and look out, so is the 7 backwards on the track. The 7, who was running second, he gets right out there and around. Now Bagnell wins it. And look out, the 73 is second, the 48 is third. somewhere around 5th, I think, Dana.
Yeah. I couldn't count them.
So, Craig Bagdell from Easton, the Creccetti. He'll be out to the victory lane in just a minute. Kevin will be introducing him and interviewing him. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope we'll see you again next week. You please drive safely. That's very, very important. We've had a wild, long night, a night we never expected that, everybody's talked about who was going to win the big one. It didn't come out the way most people figured, and what a surprise. On behalf of the entire racing family, on behalf of the staff and management of Seekonk Speedway, and the family of D. Anthony Vendetti, this is the voice of the Speedway, Jim Power. Pleasant evening. God love you.
I feel that I can go home.